It says, "And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid. And beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately," that part stuck with me, "immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?" So I've heard lots of people kind of reference that scripture there, and they kind of use Peter as an example of when you take your eyes off the Lord, that's when you can get yourself in trouble. A little bit of trouble came, Peter was walking on the water. I heard a preacher talking about that once before, and he said Peter had faith, He had enough faith to walk on the water. That's pretty good faith. That's really good faith. But when a little bit of trouble came, it said, when he saw that the wind was boisterous, he was afraid and beginning to sink, he cried. And I heard another preacher talk about how some people say Peter sunk. It doesn't say he sunk, it said he began to sink. And then when he cried out, Jesus immediately stretched forth his hand and caught him. So we can get ourselves in trouble taking our eyes off the Lord. But at the same time, if we'll cry out to him, it said he immediately stretched forth his hand and caught Peter.